Hi, boys and girls. This is activity book 4.4. We're not doing a formal spelling list for this for the last part of the year, but I do want to practice with you sorting these words. We've been practicing a lot with the E sound and how that can be spelled in different ways. So here we can see the E sound, the letters make always come in these slanted lines, okay? So we're listening for the E sound. It can be spelled with a Y a lot of times at the end of a word. It can be spelled with just an E, just an I. It can be spelled with an EA. It can be spelled EE, IE, EY, and E consonant E. So E consonant silent E. Okay. So we're going to read words down here at the bottom. And the first thing they want us to do is circle the letters that are making that sound. So the first word here is skied. Skied. So which two letters, there's two letters, are making that E sound? If you said IE, you are correct. And we're going to write skied up here under the IE column for E. The next word is early. Early. Circle the letter that is making the E sound. If you circled Y, you are correct. So we're going to put early right up here. Next, the word is funny. Funny. Circle the letter that is making the E sound in that word. Funny. If you circled Y, you are correct. And we're going to go up here and write it under the Y column. The next word is cope. Cope. Do you hear an E sound in that word? No, I hear an O sound. So I'm going to cross that word off. We're not going to put that on any list because it doesn't fit. The next word is great. Now I see EA in that word, but it's not making the E sound. It's great. It's making the A sound. So we're going to cross that off. The next word is debate. Now, some people, you might say debate, but technically it's debate. That first part is an open syllable, and so that is just spelled with an E. So that's going to go right here in the second column under E. I'm going to go through and read these words for you, boys and girls, and I want you to continue doing what we have been doing. And there's a few words that you're not going to put anywhere, and I want you to pay attention for those. So the next word is handy. Handy. Element. Element. Do you hear a long E sound? I don't. I'm going to cross it off. The next word is valley. Valley. The next word is fly. Fly. Do you hear an E sound? I hope not, because there's none in there. Now the rest you have to do on your own. The next one is greeting. Greeting. Circle the letters that make the E sound and then write it in the correct column. Next is wheat. Wheat. Sweet. And maybe as I'm reading these, you want to circle the letters and then you can go back and write them into the right column. Sweet. Next is head. Head. Next is bedding. Bedding. Do you hear an E sound in bedding? Next is piano. Piano. Next is honey. Honey. Circle the letters that make the E sound. Next is seaside. Seaside. Next, Chinese. Chinese. Next, fried. Fried. Do you hear an E sound? Next is recess. Recess. Next is sweat. Sweat. Do you hear an E sound? Next is recipe. Recipe. Next is yellow. Yellow. Last is radiant. Radiant. So in those last three columns that you're doing on your own, you're going to have 5 words that you do not put anywhere up here because they do not have the E sound. Listen carefully to what you heard.